Hi, my name's Amber and I'm going to give my informative speech. In my audience today I have Oscar, Wilhelmina, Sven, and Abby. Ansel Adams once said, "You don't take a photograph, you make it." So today I'd like to spend some time discussing the elements of a great photo. I will discuss sharpness of a photo, the composition of a photo, and a little bit about lighting of a photo. After this information, I hope you'll be excited to go out and make some great photos for yourself. First, I'm going to talk to you about sharpness of a photo. You don't have a great photo if it's blurry and out of focus. So you need to take some steps in ensuring that you have a nice in-focus camera or photo. One thing you can do is use a tripod. Even though they're big and you have to lug them around, this is going to be one good step that you can take in having a nice sharp photo. If you're out hiking and stuff and you don't want to lug around a tripod, another good alternative to have a sharp photo is to find something to lean up against. And that's going to help stabilize your body and keep everything a little bit more in focus. You also want to hold your hands in tight with you. So if you're out, your arms are out, you're unstable. So you want to bring your arms in while you're holding your camera and to take a picture, and that's going to help with the stability of your picture. The next thing I want to talk to you about is composition of a photo. Composition of a photo is the visual elements of the photo. It's pretty much the ingredients of the photo. One of the rules that you can follow for a good picture is the rule of threes. Here's an example. If you look at your viewfinder and kind of dissect it into thirds, and you want to put your photo not in the center. You want to either put it off to the side, bottom left, upper right, and that'll help make it a little more visually pleasing. The next rule is called the rule of odds. The eye and the brain typically like to see things that are even. So when you look at this photo, you're drawn to the middle of the photo and you kind of cut it in half, and you don't really focus on anything, you focus in the middle. So in the next picture, you'll see you have three people, so you want to have, that's where the rule of odds comes in. If you have three people, you tend to go to her first and then off to the side to each of them, and that makes it a little more visually pleasing, more interesting photo. The next rule is the rule of space, and the rule of space helps you show motion. In this photo, there's no space in there. He's actually running, and you really can't tell, minus the blur of his hands, that he's running. So if you put a little space in, like in the next photo, this one you can show, it shows the movement of the guy running. You look at the guy, you see his form and his running, and then you kind of follow him forward in the photo. Another thing with composition you want to think about is the point of view. Everyone that's been to France has taken a picture of the Eiffel Tower. And this is typically the photo that people take, and not that it's a bad photo, but it's kind of boring and uninteresting. So you want to look at different angles. Maybe go really close to the Eiffel Tower, put it in the rule of thirds, they have it off to the side, and it makes for a little bit interesting photo. It's still, you can tell that it's the Eiffel Tower. Another thing you can do is show the details. Everyone knows what the Eiffel Tower looks like far away, but get in close and show the actual structure of the Eiffel Tower. Again, you still can tell that it is the Eiffel Tower by the arches and the angles and everything. The next thing is have fun with your photos. You went on vacation, you saw something funny, you took the glasses and made the Eiffel Tower wearing glasses. This is from an optometry shop. They looked at it a different point of view and was able to put a different spin on the Eiffel Tower. The last thing I want to talk to you about is lighting. You need to take account lighting. If you're going out during the day at noon taking a photo, you're going to get really drowned out. Shadows aren't going to be very nice. You're going to get the bags under eyes and stuff. So the best time to take a photo is either at dawn, and probably about 2 hours after dawn is a good light. You're going to have the nice warm shadows. It's going to make your photos a lot more pleasing to the eye. also at dusk, you get the same effect at dusk for the lighting. Thank you. Today I talked to you about the sharpness of a photo. I discussed a little bit of the composition of a photo, and I also discussed a little bit about lighting of a photo. And if there are any questions?
What kind of camera would you recommend for photography?
Well, it depends on what you would like to do with your photos. If you're just an amateur photo person and you want to go out and just, play around, I would suggest something like a point and shoot, that you're going to get the same effect with a point and shoot as you are with a more expensive digital SLR. If you want to play around with the camera and you want to do stuff on your own, you want to experiment with different lenses and stuff, and you want to be more of an intermediate photographer, then I would suggest going out and getting maybe a digital SLR camera. If there's no more questions, that'll conclude my speech. Thank you.